Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about the Ultra Realm. But before we jump into all of that, a quick word from today's sponsor. Oh man, is this a dragon waifu or what? I was not expecting to be able to pull off their stockings like that. Wait a second, their clothes are removable? This is an idle RPG available on Steam called Book of Yogg. I've spent over 60 hours playing this game because of its gorgeous waifus and Wait a second, is that a centaur? A horse girl? We definitely need to take a closer look at this. Every character's design is incredibly eye-catching, if you get what I mean. Now let's jump into the gacha. Man, I really hope I get a special character. Oh wow, we got the mechanical girl. Let's take off all our armor. Wow, look how highly detailed this model is. Let's see what other characters are available. There's the transparent mechanical princess, a succubus character, a female mercenary gunman, and you could take off her stockings as well. The gameplay is somewhat like Diablo with adventure, combat, leveling up, treasure hunting, and loot collecting in the dungeons or in the wild. And there's even this new roguelike game mode where you try to survive increasingly harder waves of enemies and level up their unique skill. The game offers auto movement and skill casting plus various speed settings. Simply click to finish your daily tasks. Most resources are gathered through idle farming. It's perfect as a casual daily gaming snack, a light, fun experience that you can enjoy anytime without stress. Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is of course the freebies, because today is still PSO2 Day at the time of this recording, so there are some freebies over here, as you can see right here, the PSO2 Day stuff, where you get 50 star gems as well as a bunch of goodies. However, if you are premium, you get even more goodies as well, so make sure to pick all of that up. Now with the freebies out of the way, the very first thing I need to talk about is how do you even get to the Ultra Realm. So if you have not completed the main storyline, that is going to be your first priority, because you are going to need to complete the mini episode that came out like a month ago or so, A Promise to Gora. This is very simple, it's just a small cutscene. All you do is you simply talk to Aina at the Alio town ruins. There'll be a giant yellow marker telling you where to go. After you complete this, then you will get preparing for the future, where you simply head over to the command room. This is in Central City, and then you get a little cutscene with Crawford, and then it will automatically be unlocked. Now they're not going to tell you where it is, however you can find it under the quest counter over here and the Ultra Realm Exploration, Interception Sectors, and then once you click on this, you'll see it right here, Central Desert Area. Now the main thing I want to go over is, of course, it is PSO2 Day right now, so we do get a lot of boosts going on right now, which is why the drop rates are really good. But more importantly is the loot in this place is absolutely crazy. There's basically no excuse for anyone not to be best in slot anymore because of the augments they drop. As you can see, there is Grand Gladiosol, Lux Hal Finale, Gland Gigas Master, Grand Keeper 2, Giga Trial. And remember, these are the full-on versions. These are not LC versions, they're the full-on complete versions. And what really surprised me is there is a chance of getting the CRES weapons as well. I was not expecting this to drop CRES weapons. Now do keep in mind the CRES weapon drop rate is stupidly low. I've seen one person get it so far, but you know, hey, it drops, right? So that was pretty awesome. But the key item that will be dropping from the Ultra Realm is of course the new 13-star weapons, the Juvlog weapons over here. As you can see in my inventory, a lot of them drop, and they drop fairly often, all right? So you're gonna see a lot of these dropping. Now as for the comparison between the Juvlog weapons as well as the Akroselio weapon, the main thing that you're going to be looking at is the attack stat. As you can see, the new weapon has 1354 attack stat versus your Akroselio, which only has 1328. So this does pull ahead quite a bit through the attack stat itself. So the Juvlog weapons are slightly better than the Akroselio weapons. However, they are not that much better. Now, if you are comparing a Juvlog weapon with a CRES weapon, the main thing you're going to be noticing is of course the attack stat. The attack stat on a CRES weapon is 1359, so it's 5 attack stat better than the Juvlog weapon. However, more importantly, the CRES weapon's potential gives you a lot more offensive stats as you get a lot more damage. I believe you get like an extra 4% potency whenever you just attack stuff. As long as you don't get hit and take a butt ton of damage, you keep that buff indefinitely. So yeah, the CRES weapons still pull ahead. However, the Juvlog weapons weapons over here are upgradable. They have confirmed that in the NGS headline, as well as all the different Dengeki and 4Gamer articles and stuff like that. So if you are the average gamer and you don't have a CRES weapon, just go with these weapons instead, since they drop fairly often. Thus, it's going to be very easy to get a high fixer onto this weapon. Alright, now that I've convinced you to actually play the Ultra Realm, how do you actually play it? So as you can see in the B-roll, the Ultra Realm has no timer that kicks you out. It's not like Nameless City where you go in, you farm for 15 minutes and then you get kicked out and then you gotta queue back in. No, this is indefinite. Once you're in here, you can stay here forever or as long as you want. However, the big bad boss spawns every 8 minutes. As you can see on the top right corner, there's a little timer that's ticking down. Once that timer ticks down, the big bad boss spawns. Now, under the timer, you may notice there's a yellow bar and a red bar. In order to lower the yellow bar, you need to complete as many trials as possible. In order to spawn trials, you just need to kill random enemies. Now, the nice thing about this is, as you're killing regular enemies, the ones with the halos that are on their head, it actually lowers the yellow bar automatically. So what you can do, and what I've seen some people do, is they've kind of split up into 2 to 3 different groups. One group just constantly kills mobs, while the other 2 groups kind of split up and go do the different trials. Because what I've noticed is whenever there's a trial, usually it's a chaos trial where there's 2 different trials happening at the same time, so you can split up and just clear those trials as quickly as possible. Now, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because there is no real organization while we're playing this. Just do whatever you want. Just go around and kill stuff, complete the trials, use all the different functions around the map in order to have a lot of fun, because there are cannons over here that you can pick up. They do not consume PP when you dash around the map. It's super cool. And in order to get around the map even quicker, there are these booster pads which give you the double boost ability. You can actually take the pad for the initial boost and then press spacebar while you're in the middle of the air to get a second boost, which allows you to traverse the map incredibly quickly. Now, every time you deplete the yellow bar or get it all the way to the very bottom, it will actually remove one of the red bars. So the objective before the boss spawns is to clear as many of those red bars as possible, so that when the 8 minutes is up and when the boss actually spawns, it will have reduced HP. If you clear all of the bars, the boss will spawn with 50% HP remaining. However, it's very difficult to clear all of the bars. The lowest I've been able to get is 60% or 2 bars remaining. And you know, that was the best I could do at the moment. However, I'm sure as more and more people upgrade to the new weapon, it's probably going to become a lot easier. Another thing I want to talk about is how to actually join or make a party while you're in the Ultra Realm. You may have noticed when you click on other players and you just invite them into your party, it doesn't actually work. In order to create a party in the Ultra Realm, you have to use active recruiting. In order to do that, you simply go to your main menu over here, you go to communications, party commands, and right here there is recruit party members. You're going to click on this item, and it doesn't matter which one you select. You can select task, progress, or whatever, and then start recruitment. Once you've done that, you're going to notice that on the top of your head you're going to have this little pink icon. So what other people are going to see when they go to communications and nearby teammates is there's going to be a little pink icon under your name. You simply just click on the name, and then you're going to be able to go to party, and then there'll be a join party option instead of invite to party, and that way people can join your party immediately. Now, do keep in mind that it will not show all the players around you when you go to nearby players. As you can see, I can only see 12 players, even though this room is full with 32 players. It's going to just show you the people around your vicinity. So the best time to actually join a party is when the boss spawns. So now you can see that we're fighting the boss, and when I go to nearby players, you can see there's everyone that is close to the boss is now shown up, and that way people can see if anyone is recruiting a party or not. You know, if you can't find anyone that's recruiting, then you just place your own recruitment like what I have over here and hope people join. And if you have friends who don't know about this feature, share this video with them so that they'll know. Now, there is absolutely no reason to play any other game mode other than the Ultra Realm, simply because the Ultra Realm drops everything you need. So as you can see in my inventory over here, they literally drop every 5-star augment. So Hal Finales, Gladiusol, Grand Keeper 1, Lux Hal Finales, Gland Gigas Mastes, Mega Trials, Gland Gladiusol, Grand Keeper 2s, as well as Giga Trial. So literally just farm here over and over and over to obtain all of your high value augments over here, and that way you'll be able to slap them on. Now, because you can obtain all of these very easily by just farming the Ultra Realm, the prices for everything has absolutely plummeted. As you can see, Grand Recubier 2, which used to be several million, is now 100,000. So you can literally just go around the market and find all of the different augments that you need and just make the ones that you want, or simply just buy them or just farm for them in the Ultra Realm. Now, other than that, I do need to talk about the Big Bang Scratch Ticket Gold, because you can obtain one of them from the Ultra Realm. It is tied behind one of your limited time tasks over here. So when we go over here to my completed limited time task, as we can see, you get one automatically for just logging in. As long as you completed the story to Retem City, this is literally chapter 2. So when you're like level 10 or something, or 20. So 99% of the player base will automatically get this by simply logging in. And then the second ticket that you can obtain does require you to go to the Ultra Realm in order to kill the High Rennis as well as the High Elimdia. You need to kill them 20 times, and that will reward you your second gold ticket. Now, there is another ticket that you can also earn pretty soon, and that is through the reward box. You can't get this immediately, but you want to get to step 2 and you'll get your third ticket. Now, the reason why you want these tickets so badly is because of the rewards. As you can see, there is the chance of getting 10 gamma reactors, which is 1,000,000 Meseta each. So this is 10 million Meseta. There's a 2 million Meseta over here. There's a 1 million Meseta at a 15% drop rate, which is very high. And then there is 200 star gems, 100 star gems, a full on end augment transfer pass, some vouchers as well, which is the stacks of 50 and 25, master cubes, augmentation item protections, special select tickets, which basically is 100 star gems, by the way, because you can just pick 100 star gems with this. And then there is the augmentation success rate plus 40%, as well as 2 of the augmentation plus 20%. So as a free to play, this is heaven. Any of these items are absolutely amazing. Obviously, you know, you want to hit the jackpot. The 10 million Meseta is the best to get. However, getting the star gems, getting the augment transfer passes, getting any of the rewards over here are absolutely amazing. So you definitely want to make sure that you earn as many of these golden tickets as you can. You can get 2 right now. You can get the third one over time because you are time gated. You have to do your dailies in order to get all the reward box medals to receive all these. As we can see here under our dailies, road to battle power, clear quests, as well as complete daily tasks. So you'll be able to earn 4 of these reward box medals every single day. So make sure that you do complete these dailies. They're super easy to do because they literally just require you to complete 5 daily tasks. And well, you know, you feed your region mag, you eat a food, you get some fruits, you go to the Ultra Realm, and that automatically completes the complete daily task, and boom, you're done. Right? It's super easy. It doesn't take very long at all. Now, for those who are wondering if it will cost an augment transfer pass to transfer all of your augments from your Akroselio weapon into your new Javlog weapon, it does. And don't worry, I'll show you the entire process in tomorrow's video, as well as showing you how I will increase my Fixa on my katana. I'll get it from Fixa 1 all the way to hopefully Fixa 5.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.